morning students. Today in this video we'll be discussing non-finite forms of verbs. The objectives are, by the end of this video you will be able to define the term infinitive. You will be able to transform sentences using infinitives. There are two forms of verbs: finite form of verb and non-finite form of verb. What is finite form of verb? Let us consider an example. I sing. He sings a song. He sang a song. Children, in these sentences we observe that the verb sing undergoes change. So, if the verb undergoes the change depending on the subject or the tense, it is called finite form of verb. What is non-finite form of verb? Let us consider an example. I like to sing a song. He likes to sing a song. She liked to sing a song. Now children, in these sentences, we observe that the verb sing did not undergo a change. So, if the verb does not undergo a change, depending on the subject or the tense, it is called non-finite form of verb. Now, let us understand the three groups of non-finite forms of verbs: the infinitive, the participle, and the gerund. Children, today we are going to do the infinitive in detail. The infinitive is in the form of present infinitive and perfect infinitive. The rule for present infinitive is to plus present form of the verb. For example, to break, to write, to speak. The rule of perfect infinitive is to plus have plus third form of the verb. For example, to have broken, to have written, to have spoken. The infinitives are used both with and without to. Now let us have better understanding of the rules of infinitives. Example: I want to sing. I ought to have sung. Children, the infinitives italicized, that is to sing, and to have sung are used with to. So these are called to infinitives. Let us consider another example. I can sing. I could have sung. Now we observe in above sentences that the infinitives are without to, that is sing and have sung. So children, these are called bare infinitives. Let us proceed to next slide. The infinitive may be used as the subject of a finite verb. It is better to use a preparatory it as the subject in each case. Let us consider an example. To steal is a sin. In order to begin a sentence with the introductory word it, we must follow the following sentence structure. The structure is it plus to be plus subject complement, that is adjective, noun or pronoun plus subject. Now, in this statement, to steal is a sin. To steal is the subject of the statement. Now, we will begin with it plus what we have to use? we have to use to be form plus subject complement, that is a sin, plus the subject of the statement, that is to steal. So children, what will be the correct answer? Yes, it will be, it is a sin to steal. Now look at this table for better understanding. It plus to be form, subject complement, adjective and the subject. We have to begin our sentence with it. And what is the to be form in this sentence? It is. What is the subject complement? Adjective we have used is bad. And subject, what are we talking about? To speak ill of others. It is bad to speak ill of others is the correct statement. It is difficult to read your handwriting. It is harmful to eat exposed food. It is foolish to waste time in idle gossip. It is difficult to convince you. Similarly, in all these sentences, the infinitive is acting as the subject. The same pattern may also be used with a noun instead of an adjective preceding to it. It plus to be form, subject complement. Now subject complement here it is noun and the subject. Look at the first statement. It is a folly to waste time in idle gossip. It would be a pity to miss the opportunity. It is our duty to obey our parents. It is a penal offense to bribe a public servant. It is a pleasure to talk to her. Preparatory it is used when the subject is for plus noun or pronoun plus to, that is infinitive's construction. It plus to be form plus adjective, subject complement for plus noun, subject complement for pronoun, subject or to infinitive construction. It is good for you to eat green vegetables. It is absurd for you to quarrel with a baby. In both the sentences, we see that the pronoun used is for you. Look at the next statement. It is difficult for a deaf person to hear. It is not safe for children to play on the road. It is easy for monkeys to climb high electric poles. For a deaf person, for children, for monkeys act as the noun or the subject complement. Let us proceed to the next rule. It is or was plus adjective plus of plus noun or pronoun plus to, that is infinitive construction. It was silly of her to say such things. It was foolish of her to sell her jewelry. It was wrong of us to blame the teacher. It was very kind of your father to give us lift in his car. It was rude of Mark to refuse the offer. Let us proceed to the next slide. Let us transform a few sentences by using the preparatory or introductory word it. To steal is a sin. Now children, how will we solve this statement? To steal is an infinitive and it is acting as a subject in the statement. So according to our sentence structure, we'll begin with it, followed by to be, that is. Next we have to write down the subject complement, which is a sin. And in the end we will write down the subject, that is to steal. So children, what will be the correct answer? Yes, it will be. It is a sin to steal. Let us consider one more example. To find faults is easy. Let us begin with introductory word it, followed by to be form of the verb. Now children, what is a to be form? Yes, it is the word is. Now we will add subject complement, that is easy. And in the end we will write the subject of the statement, that is to find faults. So our answer will be, it is easy to find faults. Let us transform a few sentences by using the introductory it. They were stupid to forget the tickets. Now children, in this case, subject is they. So we will begin with the introductory word it followed by the to be form of verb, that is was, followed by the subject complement, that is stupid. Now we will add the subject. Children, the subject they will transform into of them. And in the end we will add the infinitive. So children, what is the correct answer? Yes, it would be, it was stupid of them to forget the tickets. Let us consider another example. He was brave to rescue the child. In this case again, the subject is he. We will begin with introductory word it, followed by to be form of verb. And what is the to be form of verb in this sentence? Yes, it is the word was. Then we will add subject complement, that is brave. Now we will add subject. He will change into of him, and then we will add the infinitive phrase to rescue the child. So children, our correct statement will be, it was brave of him to rescue the child. Let us solve a few sentences in such a way that the verb printed in italics is replaced by an infinitive. Let us consider an example. She says that Latika is very wise. In this statement, the information which is provided is about Latika. So, we will begin our statement with Latika. Says will change into is said, and the verb is in italics will be changed into to be. We will omit the pronoun she. So children, what will be the correct answer? So our answer will be Latika is said to be very wise. Let us consider another example. They say that he is very poor. Again, in this statement, the information provided is about he. So we will begin our statement with he. Say will change into is said, and the verb, now children, what is the verb here? It is will change into to be. So the correct answer will be, he is said to be very poor. The teacher says that Shashi is very wise. Now children, we will do the necessary changes. The information provided is about Shashi. Says will change into is said, and the verb is will change into to be. So children, what will be the correct answer? Yes, it will be Shashi is said to be very wise. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Homework for today is solve the exercises given to you in your SNAP homework. Thank you, children.